What's up, everybody? RSS Games 13 here. And as you see, this will be the first game with our Rockets team. We kind of edited the team a little bit, but as you see here, our first game we will be going up against the Detroit Pistons.
I go on and on, can't understand how I last so long. I must have superpowers, rap 225,000 hours. Get a calculator, do the math. I made 1,000 songs that made you move your. And for the last 300 months, I made 16 albums with me on the front. Blow the whistle, blow the whistle, blow the whistle, blow the whistle.
So as you see, here is a tip-off. The Detroit Pistons are a very deep team, led by the very dominant young power forward center, Greg Monroe. So hopefully we can avoid uh, kind of just avoid going to Greg Monroe because he's a very good defensive player, and pretty much just kind of take him out of the equation for this game. Because I do believe we can have an easy victory, but that'll be pretty hard. Here's Jason Maxill for the first play of the game. He gets the rebound, and he'll put that shot up and in. So pretty undersized is Jason Maxill. I believe he plays power forward. Doesn't really have the skill set of a small forward, and definitely doesn't have the size for a center. So here's Thomas Robinson. Here's the first play. Gets kind of sloppy possession for him. His shot gets kind of tipped up. But here will be kind of a fast break for Brandon Knight. He'll give it up to Jose Calderon, the newly acquired Jose Calderon. He'll shoot it, and Jason Maxill, his second offensive rebound of the game, and his fourth point of the game. And we are still down 4-0. We have yet to score. Here's Jeremy Lin. He'll give up to Chandler Parsons. Uses the screen. He'll give up to James Harden. A pretty good pass there. And James Harden will go to the free throw line. And that is officially the first point of our Rockets association. And James Harden will make the second free throw too. So James Harden has the first 2 points of our season and of this franchise. So here's James Harden, Jeremy Lin, Linsanity. We'll be hoping to keep him for a while. I really do like him. His potential is an A, which means he'll be progressing very well throughout the season and throughout the offseason, which I do really like. And here's Kyle Singler. He'll shoot up that shot, and that shot is good. So Kyle Singler will have his first buckets of the game. I believe he's a rookie out of Duke. If not, he's a two-year man. But yeah, good shooter. And talk about a good shooter. There's James Harden, knocks down the three. We're only down by 1 point. James Harden kind of getting into the game, getting a little bit pumped after that first three. Here's Jose Calderon. He'll take the ball up the court. Couple screens. The ball will go to Brandon Knight. And a sloppy shot there. But look who gets the offensive rebound, and look who puts that one right up and in. Jason Maxill. His third offensive rebound led to his third made shot. And here's Thomas Robinson. That shot will roll right in. So he was cold, but I feel like he's heating up now after his first shot. And something that I do really like about Jeremy Lin is that his full court and half court pressure, his traps are really good. And sometimes the defender will get caught with the 8-second rule. But here's Jeremy Lin. He'll try and drive on Jose Calderon. Pretty good defense there. Here's Chandler Parsons. He'll take it right to the lane, passes it out to Thomas Robinson. He'll post up on the smaller Jason Maxill. And that fadeaway will be good. He used kind of the pump or the half spin to the right there. And there's a spin by Jose Calderon. They'll go off the ball to Brandon Knight. Brandon Knight he's pretty much the definition of a guard because he doesn't have the skill set to play a point guard really. Pretty much the same for Rodney Stuckey. But Brandon Knight, you probably will be seeing a lot of the point guard by him. So 2 seconds left, 1 second, and he gets fouled even though there was a great block by James Harden. Don't really know how it was James Harden's foul, but yeah, the first free throw will be good. And the second free throw will be good. So Brandon Knight, 2 shots, the line, he'll make both of those. And yeah, here's Jeremy Lin. He'll try and drive, but nothing really working. So there's the pass to James Harden, and we already saw another shot like that led to a foul. But James Harden, he's pretty good in the paint if he has the mismatch like he does in this one. See, there's Jeremy Lin's defense, kind of holding up Jose Calderon, didn't really do much. But Kyle Singler with the screen. I don't really know why Kyle Singler is starting. They have a pretty, well, their bench is already pretty deep, and they have Corey Maggette there. And so there's Jason Maxiel, his first miss of the game, but Andre Drummond gets the rebound. And Kyle Singler will get fouled, almost makes that shot, but it was a pretty weird shot. Pretty weird animation. And he'll make the first free throw. And he will make the second free throw. So here's Patrick Beverly. He'll be in for the game. Most of our, I'm pretty sure our whole bench is in besides James Harden there. And so he's found some space and he'll put up that shot, but that shot is no good. So not the best selection for James Harden, but nonetheless, definitely a shot he could have made. Here's Will Bynum. And there's almost a successful alley-oop, but that is no good. And here's the break by Carlos Delfino. And you see, there's our newly acquired Luis Scola. We got him in a trade that we made last week. There's Carlos Delfino. Luis Scola, a pretty good pass, pretty good court vision on that one. And we are finally tied up in this one. Here's Will Bynum, Patrick Beverly with almost the trap. Here's Andre Drummond. I don't think his overall is very good in this game. I think he might be a 70 because my rosters are pretty much updated. I feel like it's one of the most recent roster updates by the time you'll be hearing this. Here's Royce White. That shot is good. He had the pump fake, and those 2 points will give us finally a lead in this game. I feel like it's our first. I think it actually is our first lead of the game. We are up 16-14. Here's Andre Drummond. You can pretty much leave him wide open from there. He doesn't really have any range unless he's right under the hoop. That's really why his overall isn't very good. But there's a good shot by Will Bynum. And there's the steal, and that shot is good. So pretty much the easiest shot you can get there. But I believe that was Johan Zerebko, if I was not wrong. Here's Patrick Beverly. Pretty much got into the lane there. Luis Scola will go up, and he gets blocked. So, yeah, Luis Scola, his first shot of the game, and his first shot is a Houston Rocket. It's rejected. And there's Kyle Singler with the shot. Patrick Beverly will take it. He'll get up to Royce White. And he will put up a sloppy shot there, and Luis Scola cannot get the rebound. So far, Luis Scola hasn't really shown us anything, but it is only, very early into the game. So here's Kyle Singler. That shot is no good. The first shot wasn't good either. But yeah, we'll go into the second quarter down by 2, 18-16. And yeah, sometimes I like to kind of see that just because I like to see how teams are doing, but that one was pretty much pointless because it is the first game of the season. So Jose Calderon will be back in at point guard for the Detroit Pistons, and Greg Monroe will be in as well for Andre Drummond, unless Andre Drummond's playing the power forward position. But currently, the Pistons don't really have another center, and there was a bad shot by Jose Calderon. But as I was going to say, the Pistons don't really have another good center, another solid center for Greg Monroe to play the power forward. I think he doesn't. I'm not sure if he does in real life. I'm pretty sure that he does play power forward from now and then. But here's Chandler Parsons. The pull-up jump shot will be good. Kind of got caught in the little pull-up almost animation there. But yeah, that'll tie the game back up at 18. Here's Brandon Knight. He'll call for some screens, kind of tell everyone else what to do. And he's pretty much eating up the whole shot clock. And that will be blocked by Francisco Garcia, his first time seeing the court today. Francisco Garcia is pretty much all he is a three-point shooter, and he's really not that good at it. So I don't really know how much he's going to be able to play this year, especially if we do upgrade at some positions. And there's Brandon Knight's shot, and that shot is good for 3. A very good shot by Brandon Knight. Wish we could see a replay on that one because a pretty unrealistic shot. And there's Thomas Robinson. A great play by him. See the sprite? Well, actually you don't, but yeah, we are still down by 1. Brandon Knight will take it up the court. And almost a backcourt violation there, but trying to go somewhere on Jeremy Lin, and he really can't. Jeremy Lin goes for the steal, but cannot get it. Here's Cormiati the first time in. His first shot of the season will go down. Pretty good shot by him off the glass. Didn't really think he would make that one. And there's Carlos Delfino. He already made one shot. He'll kick it back out to James Harden. And the long range shot by James Harden will be no good. So James Harden will not pick up Brandon Knight, and there's a pretty good pass by Brandon Knight there, and we are down by 5 points. Here's Jeremy Lin. He'll kick it out to Carlos Delfino, and there was a great play by Thomas Robinson to get open. That'll be for the easy layup, and I think he's probably the leading scorer of the game so far. 8 points, 4 of 6 shooting, but only 1 rebound. But it's only the second quarter, so hopefully he can get a lot more of those this season. So we'll make some substitutions here. We'll put, I think we'll put Louis School in. I don't really want to use Channing Frye at the center position. He is the definition of a shooter. He cannot do anything but shoot. So I probably will end up cutting him because we have a lot of good power forwards already. We signed Juwan Johnson pretty much to give us the space to cut Channing Frye. So here's Will Bynum. He'll be in for the first time. Kyle Singler, the easy shot. Good by Kyle Singler to get open on that one. So Jeremy Lin will call for the isolation. And Louis School will not get out of the way. Actually, I think he called for Louis School to post up. But there's a pump fake back to Jeremy Lin. And that is not the same range that we saw in his game against the Toronto Raptors as a New York Knick. His buzzer beater there. I don't really know why they made him so bad at shooting, even though his stats aren't that bad. But here's a foul by on Kyle Singler. But as I was saying, Jeremy Lin, he's really not that bad of a shooter. But just in 2K, they don't really help him out in that category. But both shots by Kyle Singler will be good. We have fouled them a lot this game. Hopefully we can stop. There's Chandler Parsons. A dominant dunk there. That was just a great dunk as you see the replay. Gets by Kyle Singler. Goes up. Gets fouled. And he can still put that one in. So that free throw will be no good. Kind of disappointing there, but what can you say? It was a great dunk by him. And Kyle Singler, another great play by him. He has definitely proved to the coaches that he deserves a lot more minutes on this team. He has been pretty much dominating in this game. There's Chandler Parsons, great defense there, but Thomas Robinson gets the rebound, kicks it back out. I kind of wish I had shot that. But anyways, we'll give it up to Chandler Parsons. He'll call for an isolation. He'll burn past Kyle Singler once again, and there is another dominant dunk by Chandler Parsons. Really didn't know he was the type of guy to throw it down like that. I didn't really know. I haven't really used Chandler Parsons in this. The update really helped him out. But yeah, I did not know he's probably the best dunker on our team. But yeah, so I'm very impressed with him. Like I said in the last video, he's one of our only untouchables on this team. Definitely not trading him, especially with how he's doing this today. He's been doing pretty good. So here's Johan Jerebko. Kick it back out to Rodney Stuckey. Easy jump shot for him. He's not the type of guy who can shoot out or who can shoot at 3, but he's definitely pretty sure almost everyone in the NBA who's a guard can hit that one. So we're going to go pretty big here. We're going to put Royce White in at the small forward. Doesn't really have the skill set, but we'll probably just have him near the paint. There's to James Harden. I was tempted to shoot that, but he'll shoot that shot instead, and that shot is no good. A monster rebound there, but James Harden has not really done how I thought he was going to do. He's been kind of sloppy, and there's a shot by Charlie Villanueva. We are just on the wrong end of a dominant run by the Pistons. Like I said, James Harden hasn't really shown us why he's the star. He hasn't really been playing very well. And there's just a horrible pass on Patrick Beverley. Louis School had the upper end in that post up, but Patrick Beverley just couldn't get it there. Another thing I've noticed is that just by playing 2K13, that unless you have a player like Steve Nash or Tony Parker, that pass really will never go in unless you have a good passing point guard at least. I don't know why it's really that hard of a pass to make, but anyways, here's the pass in. Charlie Villanueva will get it to Jose Calderon. And there's the shot to Greg Monroe. He pretty much just used his height or jumping advantage on Omar Ashik. And really, Omar Ashik, that's really the only position we really need to improve on. As you see here is James Harden trying to go somewhere. He'll cut back. Give it to Omar Ashik. I thought that was Chandler Parsons when I was playing this. But Patrick Beverly will get it. Pass it back to James Harden. And a sloppy shot there by James Harden. As you see, 7 points on 2 of 6 shooting for James Harden. He definitely has to improve if we want to, go places this season. And there's a shot by Charlie Villanueva. And the score is 39-26, so we are not doing well. Don't think we've scored in a long time. Here's Patrick Beverly. Passes it to James Harden. He'll cut back. And kind of a wild shot there. Pretty much just an underhand finger roll almost under the arm of the defender. But nonetheless, we finally got a bucket. Hopefully we can use that bucket to kind of gain momentum in this matchup. But the Pistons are really not, I don't really think they're that bad of a team on 2K. They have some good assets. And there's a jump shot by Jose Calderon. A pretty open shot there. And he gets a steal. And James Harden gets a steal. So pretty much back to where we were to start off. And there's the alley-oop to James Harden. It was a perfect pass and a perfect catch. Just could not finish it. So anyways, we will go into halftime down 11 points, 28-39. The Pistons are winning.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Here you can see the halftime report. Kyle Singler pretty much dominating with 10 points. And yeah, here are some more matchups. Don't really care about those. And yeah, that's the end of the very monumental halftime report. Thanks, Sprint. But anyways, we'll start the third quarter. Like I said, down 11 points. Jeremy Lin will sub back in. Patrick Beverly was in for a while. And there's Jason Maxiel. He will get the ball. And Brandon Knight. That was a horrible shot by him. But after the shot he made earlier, I'm kind of surprised that didn't go down. And there's the Euro step. Could not get that one to go. I thought the Euro step would beat the defender, but pretty much did the exact opposite. Kind of got him caught in one of those animations. And there's, I'm not sure if that was a block or just a late pass, but anyways, they didn't get that layup to go. Jose Calderon, he'll shoot that one. And a second missed open jump shot of the day. Here's James Harden. He'll call for a screen. Almost, I think an isolation or something like that. There's Omar Ashik. And really have not been impressed with his game today. Hopefully we can improve in this position later in the season, because our rebounding, ever since the beginning, our rebounding has been pretty sloppy. But here's Kyle Singler. He was open there for a while, but Brandon Knight will get it. And finally, Omar Ashik does something. He'll kick it out to Chandler Parsons. That three is definitely makeable for him, and as you see here, showing off in the range. That three is good. And we're only down 8 points now after being down, I believe 13 was our largest deficit of the game. I think something like that. Here's just some substitutions. I don't really think I did anything but put Patrick Beverly in the game. I really like to use Patrick Beverly because I feel like in the future he probably could, if he plays well enough, he could overtake Jeremy Lin's spot as a starter, but I think that's going to be a while from now if Patrick Beverly progresses better than Jeremy Lin, which I don't think he will. And really the only thing that Patrick Beverly does better than Jeremy Lin is shoot the ball, which Patrick Beverly is pretty good at, just his shot is very slow. And wow, there's a very good shot by Brandon Knight. Great defense by James Harden too. And there's Omar Ashik, the ugly one-handed dunk there. But as I was saying, Patrick Beverly, he's a good three-point shooter, but his release is very slow, so he gets blocked a lot, and usually the defense is good. He's not going to make it unless he's wide open. Pretty much the moral of the story. There's Jose Calderon, and that'll be an easy shot. Any NBA player would be able to make that. So James Harden will run point guard for us. He'll call for an ISO, getting double teamed. Give it to Thomas Robinson. Thought about shooting that one. But Thomas Robinson, he'll use a pump fake. Go up for that shot. No good. Gets the rebound. And that one would be good. So Thomas Robinson he's been playing very well for us. Probably one of our top players in this game. Really glad that the Rockets acquired him in real life so we could have him in this association. Here's Kyle Singler. He'll give it up to. Eventually, Kyle Singler gets the ball. Johan Zierepko was first. Excuse me for that. So the timeout will be timeout. Yeah, timeout would be called. We'll put Louis Skoll at the center position, see what he can do. See if he can provide us with any type of spark. Really hasn't at all. He's been just kind of. Well, anyways, there's the shot by Thomas Robinson. That shot is good. Hopefully someone can provide us with a spark, whether it be Thomas Robinson, Louis Skoll, or pretty much anyone. And excuse me here for a second. Had to replug in the controller. Nothing more annoying than that. And there's Kyle Singler. He'll try and go somewhere. Good defense by Chandler Parsons. So there's a shot. Not the shot, the pass to Rodney Stuckey. And he'll get wide open. Just kind of a spin move, kind of slow. He just kind of managed to get his way to the hoop. Here's James Harden. He'll step back from way out and nail that one. So he hasn't been playing very well today, but that shot definitely shows us his star quality. I love to take shots like those because they're usually not very well contested because you're that far out. So once in a while, those shots are pretty fun to take. And there's Andre Drummond. The ugly jump shot by him will lead us with a fast break. Jeremy Lin will get it. Wasn't guarded there for a second. There's a pass to Thomas Robinson. He will get fouled and almost make that shot. So he will take 2 free throws. Pretty easy release for him. The first shot is good. And the second shot is as well good. So we're only down by 5. We managed to kind of cut down the lead a little bit. There's Corey Maggette. Probably could have took that shot. Corey Maggette is a player that I do like, just not really enough to get him on a team. He's one of those kind of players. He's a very good defender. He can shoot the ball. He can drive to the lane and dunk. He can really do it all. Just not really the type of player for this team. We want young players that are, good shoot or pretty much just young players is what I was trying to say. There's Thomas Robinson. He'll call for an isolation. Excuse me, guys. I am coughing a lot this video. I'm sorry for that. But there's Thomas Robinson. He'll get that shot to go. There's Brandon Knight. The pass to Jose Calderon. Pretty much a 2-point guard setup for this Pistons team. Both players are pretty much getting their fair share of point guard. There's Corey Maggette. His shot will not be good. Great defense by Chandler Parsons. And we will immediately give it up to him. He'll step back for that shot. And that shot is no good. But the offensive rebound will kick it back out to Chandler Parsons. Back to James Harden. Won't use that screen exactly. But just a very sloppy possession. But finally, Louis Skoll will get the offensive rebound and put that one up. And then with the and one, the free throw is good by him. So finally, a play that, really didn't make me very mad for trading for him. But there's Kyle Singler in the corner. That shot is good. So we finally get a 3-pointer and a score. And they just come right back at us. Here's Jeremy Lin. That shot will be good by him. Really haven't shot with him at all. Besides that 1-3 that did not fall. Here's Francisco Garcia. He'll pick up Brandon Knight. Brandon Knight trying to go somewhere. Give it up to Will Bynum. Jeremy Lin will try and steal it, and he eventually does. And he will lead the fast break. 2-on-2 situation. Jeremy Lin will throw it down. I love to see Jeremy Lin dunk like that. Definitely in the defender's face. And a 33-inch vertical. That's pretty good for Jeremy Lin. I think Iguodala only has about a 38 or something. So definitely a good dunk, a good steal by Jeremy Lin. And yeah, we're only down by 1. So there's the play. And the second straight, just easy layup. I believe we had one at the end of the second quarter. And there's Royce White. Really not his range at all, but Anyways, we will go into the fourth quarter down by 3. The score is 51 to 54. We haven't been able to gain an edge on Detroit for a while now, ever since I think the last time we had a lead was at 16 to 18, and that is not acceptable if you want to win a game.
As the fourth quarter gets going, let's swing it over to find out who's had the strike uncontainable game.
And obviously, the uncontainable game goes to the Pistons. There's James Harden. He'll try and go somewhere. And he'll put up a sloppy shot there, but that shot will go in. So finally, James Harden, he's been actually playing pretty well ever since that pretty bad start. But here's Jeremy Lin. He'll pick up Jose Calderon at half court. Jose Calderon will give it up to Jason Maxiell, who has been surprisingly pretty good in this game ever since those 3 offensive rebounds early. Here's Rodney Stuckey. Thinks he can go somewhere on James Harden, but is proven wrong. And actually, he ends up getting that dominant pass from Greg Monroe, I believe, and that was just an unrealistic pass. But there's James Harden. Oh, I really should have took that shot, but he'll get right into the lane. I wish I'd shot that. That's Y1G1, the newly acquired Y1G1. He'll give it back. James Harden will get the ball. He'll cut back, give it up to Omar Ashik, and he will fumble the ball. So a long, sloppy possession for us. We've seen a lot of those this game. Rodney Stuckey will end up getting the ball. He'll pull up, and that shot is good. Good shot by Rodney Stuckey. We are down by 5 points now. I really don't want to start off the season 0-1. So we'll try and fight back in this one. There's Jeremy Lin. He'll try and go somewhere, but the ball gets tipped out. And there is Kyle Singler with the fast break, 2-on-2. And that shot will be good. 2 defenders, he just broke right through. And we'll be forced to call a timeout. Stop the momentum by the Pistons. Put some new players in. Luis Gold will come in for Omar Sheik. Kyle Stolfino will come in. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Patrick Beverly will also come in for Jeremy Lin.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Here's Patrick Beverly. He'll cut back. Pretty bad screen by Thomas Robinson, and that is not a good pass. James Harden will try and stop, and he does, but they give up the offensive rebounds, and that shot is good by Rodney Stuckey. So we thought we finally had found a break, but Rodney Stuckey just gets the offensive rebounds. So here's James Harden. He'll give it up to Luis Scola. Couple pump fakes, and he loses the ball. So we've had so many turnovers now in the last couple minutes. Really, that's why we're down by, back to 9 points. Here's Jason Maxiell, and a great spin move by him. Really, I'm not really used to seeing that out of Jason Maxiell. Such a dominant game by him. But anyways, here's Carl Stolfino. He'll get up to James Harden. He'll do a couple moves, and he will pull up for that 3. That 3 is no good. So yeah, 3.5 minutes left. We are down by 11 now, and make that 12. A good shot by Jose Calderon. They are just breaking away, really. That's really what's going on here. So we'll give up to Luis Scola. Not really been very dominant offensively, but there's Patrick Beverly with the 3. A good 3 by him. I feel like that's probably his first 3 of the game, I believe. And I'm pretty fortunate. Well, actually, there's a good play by him to knock Jose Calderon out of bounds. But I'm pretty fortunate to make that 3. I don't really see that a lot by Patrick Beverly. But we'll go to James Harden. And that shot will be good. Kind of that. It's almost like a glitch. They don't really defend you on the inbound passes. You can pretty much do that with anyone. So here's Jose Calderon. He'll take the ball up the court. I was trying to drive him out of bounds once again, but unfortunately I couldn't do that. There's Kyle Singler. We've seen a lot of those passes, and Jason Maxiell finally misses, but Kyle Singler gets the offensive rebound, and he'll put that one back up and in. So here's a dangerous pass to Jeremy Lin. He'll give up to Omar Sheik, and that shot is good. So really not an awful game offensively for Omar Sheik, but just, well, I did it again there. But not really an awful game for Omar Sheik, just not really what I was expecting. I really wanted to do better rebounding and defensively. Here's James Harden. He will shoot that shot again, and once again, that shot is good. So you see an 11-2 run puts us back into the game. We are down by 4 now. 2 threes by James Harden and 2 turnovers by Jose Calderon. But they'll give it to Greg Monroe, the most efficient player on the team. That shot will be up, and he will get fouled. The first free throw is good. And the second free throw is also no good, actually. I thought that one was going in. But the Rockets still have a drive left in them. James Harden, he will give it up to Chandler Parsons. He'll step back. Found some separation there. James Harden, he'll step back a little bit. Give it to Omar Sheik. He'll give it to Thomas Robinson. And that shot is up and in. So we pretty much used the whole shot clock there. But we did make it. And so that's really all that matters. We are back into this game. Score 66-69. We'll hopefully try and steal this inbound pass. And we do. Jeremy Lin gets the steal there. And his second fast break dunk of the game that came off of a steal. So definitely a good game for Jeremy, and I'm really liking playing with him. So we are down by 1. We've came back from a pretty big deficit. Here's Greg Monroe. He'll give it back to Brandon Knight. Brandon Knight will pull up for that shot, and he will get blocked. So here's a one-on-one situation. He'll give it up to Chandler Parsons, and almost a monster dunk there. You can see the instant replay. He did get up on that one, but he almost finished. A good foul by Kyle Singler. The first free throw will be good, so we are tied up once again. And he makes it. So this is our first lead in a while. 16-18 was the last time we had a lead in this game. So that's definitely fun to see. But there's a great shot by Greg Monroe. Pretty much the pass set that play up, but definitely was a good finish. So here's James Harden. He will give it up to Omar Sheik. He'll give it back to James Harden. He'll wait for that double team. He'll give it to Thomas Robinson, and that shot will be good. So James Harden pretty much just let the double team get to him. He found the open player and delivered it to Thomas Robinson. So he'll give it to Greg Monroe. He'll use the jump hook, and that shot is up and in. So Omar Sheik is just getting abused. That is not a good matchup for us. Here's Jeremy Lin. He'll get up to Chandler Parsons. Chandler Parsons will give it up to Patrick Robinson, Thomas Robinson, and that shot is up and in. So a great shot by him. He'll take the free throw, but the free throw is no good. So that definitely could have helped us out. There's Kyle Singler. He'll give it to Jose Calderon. He'll take it right into the paint, and he will get fouled as well. So we still have a 1-point lead. But hopefully, I wish I could see it, but the first shot is good. That'll tie the game back up. The second shot is also good. So they have regained their 1-point lead. James Harden will take it. He'll try and drive, but nothing going there. So there's Thomas Robinson. An easy shot for him, but that shot is no good. So we're forced to foul Jason Maxiel. Not the best free throw shooter. And his first free throw will drop in. So we are down by 3 now. And the second shot is good. So our chances actually we're down by 3 now. So our chances of winning have gotten a lot slimmer, but hopefully we can work to make something happen. There's a shot to Chandler Parsons. He'll put that one up, and that shot will go in. So there's kind of the inbounding glitch. And yeah, that was a great shot by Chandler Parsons, to say the least. That definitely helped us out a lot. There's the inbound pass. They'll give it to Jose Calderon. A good play there. There's Brandon Knight. Only 11 seconds left. There is no more shot clock. And there's Jose Calderon. He'll give up to Kyle Singler. And that shot is good. So we left him wide open. He has been destroying us all game. And once again, that shot is good by Kyle Singler. I feel like I've been saying that a lot this video. But we are down by 3. Hopefully we can work the same magic that we did. Shot by Chandler Parsons is up, and that is no good. So that'll end the game for us. Pretty disappointing ending. And I'll show you some of the stats here. Your player of the game was Kyle Singler. Thomas Robinson also a pretty dominant game. But anyways, guys, if you liked the video, comment, subscribe. And yeah, that's all for me. Have a good day, and here are some of the stats.
Business before pleasure. P. Diddy and the fam. Who you know do it